Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And now, lining up.
How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Eze gets it away. And it's Lopez. He's having a go! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 16, Fairman.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Timber. And that has left him in a heap. Pedri. Vermin. Koundé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. De Jong going full steam ahead down the left flank. Not the most convincing of passes. Fermin! Oh, it's hit the post! Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Timber. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Madueke. Good, strong midfield running here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Araujo. João Cancelo. And Rafinha. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. And it's Pedri. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And that's a throw-in. And it's Pedri. And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
De Jong probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. That has been slung wide. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha. Pedri. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so... Shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Calafiori. Madueke. Koundé wins the duel this time. And this is Lewandowski. Very nicely done. Lewandowski delivers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Havertz.
That's good play from him.
He's in a great position here. Kubasi. It's Pedri. Opts for safety. João Cancelo. Havertz. And he's picked out the run. He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fermin looking to penetrate opposition lines. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rice goes looking wide. Oh, good ball! Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And it's Cancelo.
João Cancelo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Yamal. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha puts a cross in. Rice. And Madueke. And here's Yamal. Zubimendi. Rice. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Eze. Fermin. And Yamal.
There will be one.
We are into overtime.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rafinha. That's good play. He's found a way past. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Spread neatly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Timber. Now it's Saka. And it's Eze. Havertz. And it's Rice. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Fermin. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Koundé cuts out the pass, sends it crossfield. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Araujo and Kubasi, and it's Pedri. That has been cut short. Madueke. Now it's Havertz. This looks promising. He's gone for goal! Barcelona are still that goal to the good. João Cancelo. And Rafinha. Timber. Saliba. It's Saka. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Chance, surely! In he goes again. He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Rice. Havertz. Pedri. And it's Koundé. Madueke is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rice. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Dani Olmo. Saliba. Timber. It's Saka, and that's really well manoeuvred. Madueke picks it up out wide. Cleared without complication. Rafinha, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Spread it left. And it's Eze. And it's been played through. And he's in on shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Timber, he's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good, and a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Schwarzer! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Koundé and Rafinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong has created one goal already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Arsenal need to make something happen here. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Ferran Torres is flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 11.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get onto this? Rashford gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Saka. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rashford. Rashford on a charge down the left. Ah, that's a fine interception. Saka. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
So
traffic
90
to be
minutes
heavy
couldn't
after the
produce a
final
winner,
whistle today.
and we have extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12, Tenver.
Stern
Coming
test
on
this
to
for
replace
the
him
endurance,
is
for the character of
number
the players
4,
as we head
White.
into extra time. It's a promising position. Martinelli, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's Cancelo. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewis Skelly. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Havertz. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. The ball has bounced loose now. Now this could be a chance. And here's Saka, and he's on his way! Can he get it through? Now it's Rashford. Oh, sweet feet. Aimed beyond the defence. Rashford. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
Barcelona are making a change now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. De Jong, he won't be happy with that one. Balde. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, important interception. Havertz. De Jong. And here's Ferran, goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Hoisted in, bullish header! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Thinks one through. Oh, well played. White. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gabriel. Rice. Tries to play it through. Lewis Skelly picks it up now. Rashford. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Saka, and he's had it nicked away. Rashford.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ferran Torres, and it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Arsenal finding their passes. Martinelli.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a shot! Very much into the last knockings. Out to the left it goes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Rashford claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.